Kickoff returns. Baldessari still back there for the Pioneers as we get a look at Will Carter, who's laying on the table with ice on his knee.
I was engaged with one of the guards, the offensive lineman, and then another offensive lineman, the center, to my right, came down and chopped me. So I got high load.
There's a player down for the Bombers right now. That's Will Carter.
He went for my legs and my knee hyperextended. And I felt that I knew it hyperextended right away, and it was painful, and I knew it wasn't good. You know, I had all my pads on and stuff, so they really couldn't give me an idea what was going on. To be honest, I was kind of very emotional at that point. You know, probably didn't want to listen to anyone, and I was just, you know, I was just saying in my head like I'm okay, over and over again because I wanted to be okay.
At the start of the 2012 season, senior linebacker Will Carter had high hopes for his final year. As co-captain of a team starting off strong, the fall campaign looked promising. However, after Carter was injured in the Utica game, his MRI revealed he would not be able to return to the gridiron.
I had a partially torn ACL, partially torn PCL, partially torn posterior lateral corner, and bone fractures on the femoral and tibial condyles. So there was a lot going on down there. Just based on the MRI, if any doctor would see that, they'd say, there's no way he can play.
After being told by 3 doctors that he could not play for the rest of the season, Carter had to accept his situation and dedicate himself to physical therapy. Despite the heavy amount of damage, Carter began to heal very quickly. As a result, Carter now has to decide if he wants to go through with surgery or continue therapy and recover in time.
He looked at the MRI, examined me, and based on his reaction, he said, I would think we would need to get surgery, but based on how fast you're healing and how much you can do already, you might not need to get surgery at all, which was great news. And but then, then the thoughts creep back in my head, well, what about playing this season? What about, and he still says, that's still impossible.
Carter has progressed tremendously through his exercises and continues to build muscle and strength every day, as well as improve his range of motion.
Everything I do, the trainer is always stressing pain-free, pain-free, pain-free. They say that every day. Make sure that nothing hurts, and it's just tough to get through. I mean, tough, but motivating at the same time. I just want to get better as soon as possible. I try to go in the training room like twice a day. I've been doing stuff. I just came from the pool, just doing stuff in the pool and swimming. I'm doing everything I can to get back and get stronger. So it's just got to get through it.
Not that bad, right?
Yeah, not that bad at all.
In the beginning, it was obviously extremely painful. Just sleeping was just hard. But the pain got less and less, and I try to push myself every day in the training room to that point. But I have to make sure that I stop when I feel pain. That's the most important thing. That you want to push yourself so that you get better, but you don't want to push yourself too hard that you're losing days and losing time.
Not only does Carter have to fight to recover from this injury, he also faces the internal struggle of staying positive for his teammates. Carter has dedicated himself to continue being a leader for the Bombers off the field.
Emotionally, it was very tough, very difficult just to watch the team. Go through everything that I know I should be doing. It's tough to be a leader and a captain when you're just watching. It's been extremely frustrating. It's painful just to know that I can't help them when I know I should be, and I should be there with them. But I know I'm just trying to keep them positive. And to be honest, this past game against St. John Fisher was, it was a very tough loss. But all in all, I made sure that the team know that I was very proud of them, and that the way they played, they gave a maximum amount of effort, and an effort that makes me see that it doesn't matter what our record may say, but we are a great team and we are capable of a lot. So it's just keeping them positive and trying to stay positive myself has been difficult. But obviously, do whatever I can to better the team.
Carter has had an incredible career with the blue and gold, but is not satisfied with how it might end. The next few weeks will be difficult for him as he must decide if he wants to pursue surgery. For now, Carter will continue to lead his team every day while fighting for the chance to come back next year.
I definitely did what I wanted to do, and I achieved some great things here, but all in all, I'm not satisfied. and I'm not ready to be done, to be honest. So I mean, there's a possibility that I might come back next year. So, you know, judging on how my knee does, it'd be a lot of work to come back next year. I was planning on coming back for school anyway, because student teaching, so I'll be here, but it's just a matter of if I get the year of eligibility, you know, I don't see myself turning it down. Am I proud of what I did here? Am I proud of to be a captain of this team? Absolutely, but I don't think I'm able to go out this way. It's just not in me, and not something I want to do. So, I'm looking forward to seeing these next couple months unfold, because that's when I'm going to have to make a couple decisions.